Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Play fake here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They'll run for the first time with Hill. There goes
Here we go again.
Hill. He's at the 30.
Can you play on the computer?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Already?
Jeremy Hill, 78 yards.
Yeah.
And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. More now. Smith catches left side. They'll get 17 yards there. And that'll be good for Baltimore first. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
Green's got it over the middle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Second down, 8. Now Moore. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And now it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Over the middle to Smith. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll try and throw for it here. Finds his target. It's Gates. It's a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 touchdowns. Now a carry here for Terrence West, and he'll be taken down.
Because I said hurry up, and you're just sitting there relaxing.
Pick up, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him, 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle, the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Boom, Detroit. Detroit.
He'll look to throw. And hauled in by Pitta. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go now. Over. Gun.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Flowers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense.
Yeah, no, I know. I gave you a lot because you said you needed more
You
last
going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Are you close to this?
He starts the drive on the ground with Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd down, Hill. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So a couple failed attempts here for the ground game, assuming you pass here on 3rd.
Doesn't look like you're getting anywhere running the ball at all, so I would agree with you on that one. You've got to think about going to the air to try and pick up the yardage you need.
Anything in particular you look for on 3rd and long?
I don't think you go play action here. Just go back in the pocket, get out of your hands pretty quickly, and let your receivers do the work.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. It's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
No gain on the play.
Hit the hole, man.
Bring up a 3rd down. A little educational piece.
Used to play running back.
Here, 3-4, 4-3, etc. Take us through the 4-3, Charles.
Okay, 4-3. 4 down defensive linemen, usually 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends. Behind them, the 3 are those are the linebackers. The middle linebacker, often known as the Mike, with 2 outside linebackers, the Sam and the Will. There's your 4-3.
Sam on the strong side, Will on the weak side. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
More now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
That's pulled in at the 32. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. Gabbard now to throw on 1st down. Completes it to Lee. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That was my last piece.
Okay.
A 2nd down throw for Gabbard. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
Now you gotta brush your teeth.
your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Gabbard from the gun on 3rd down. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Gabbard now on 2nd down. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Dorial Green Beckham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Should have brought back Phil.
And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Moore. And caught right side, Green. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's right. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go.
On the ground, it's West again. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
No. Check. Patriots.
More now. And able to find Green. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
And the decision paid off indeed. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Ravens are going to have a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Watch it, Detroit.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Thank you, Matt. I know that was a tough throw.
Touchdown now on the year.
Needed it.
Draw a bit closer.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing, and it maybe explode at the right time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And we'll see how this is played.
Yeah.
Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a
Because
mistake
I know
there
this is going to be
that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee,
I
get
am.
on out
Or,
for the half.
yes.
Throwing. Gathered. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It's the rookie from UCLA, Miles Jack. In there to record the second sack.
Because if tomorrow's going to be a super hot day, I'm going to want to put the bucket
It's just their
over
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
the cabbage.
Okay.
And so, if it's like warm tomorrow, I'm going to know. And if it's not cloudy, I'm going to know that it's going to be a
Hill,
warm
the long
day.
setback.
And
And they'll get it up the middle. And
so
not
I'm
a
going to
whole lot
want
to
to put the
speak of.
bucket over
And
it.
now the Ravens are going
And,
to
but
take
if I
another
don't
timeout.
put the bucket over
So that
it,
means they're down to
these
1
are gonna
remaining
be
here
in one
as
of
we
these
head toward
back.
halftime.
And that's what's going to be wrapping the cabbage.
Okay.
3rd down now following the
And
run.
that could die, so it takes longer to grow. And it starts to do it already, except one part. And then it's going to be wrong.
Lex Burkhead. No gain on the play there. Nice job
Or all of
defensively.
them.
And it likely forces a punt situation
I don't
on
think it,
4th.
I think it's going to be like it was
So a
today.
defensive timeout,
And it
chance to
was super
regather,
hot.
It was
regroup,
only about
and
70.
get set as we resume action.
70 degrees? That's burning hot. In Utah it is. Feels like 100.
Fielded just inside the 30. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime.
This is probably not going to be here.
She's on her way right now. She just texted me.
Oh, just talking about
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
They'll throw now on the final play, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And okay, so much for the halftime break.
Halftime.
Apparently we're going to get right
Oh,
back
it's
to
halftime? I'm gonna put it. Shoes are gonna be out there. Hold on. That was because I found my pajama bag.
So, because is that how it goes? I mean, you just leave it like that. That's not clean. Close the cat. Yes, close it. Did you finish drying your clothes?
Think so.
Did you wash another load?
Yeah.
And where's your hamper at? Is it empty now?
No, I just put it.
everybody. So we know what different. Go. Get in bed.
So, Daddy, remember how last night I thought I was going to be burning hot?
Yeah.
Well, this morning I was burning hot, and I had this on me, but my head, I didn't put this on last night, and my head was where my hand was supposed, where my hand
Get in
was.
bed. You're not listening.
What's supposed to go?
So your head was where your hands was supposed to go?
Yeah, and where my head was supposed to go were both my hands. And then Kitty was where my head was. So like my head was popping out and then Kitty's head was popping out.
Yeah. Okay. What's the bed look like? Really? Alright, we'll see you in the morning. Yep. Yep.
Like the one in my book, I was like, get out of here, spiders! I got a weapon and I'm not afraid to use it.
Good night. Go to sleep.
What's going on?
Forget to do all kinds of things. You didn't tell me you were going to be late tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Huff to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Just telling you I was going to get her.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Moore. Over the middle to Smith. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's good as a punt, though.
And it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about team.
There goes Jeremy Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5 at the 4. They get 39 yards out of that one. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And
Afraid to get
today,
run.
he's got one,
Even though I know
but was
it's run.
denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second and goal to go now. They'll run it with Hill.
Oh, good tackle, Barron.
Back to the 3-yard line and no further. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Ball on the 3, 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run it. It's Hill. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, I believe that they were in 4-down territory, and that's what they were thinking. But after the loss, I've got to kick the field goal. No way I'm going to go for it in this situation. But you know some of these coaches, they're extremely unpredictable, and they may go ahead and press it.
And Bullock will put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the 3rd quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Come on, I'm fighting here. Come on, I'm fighting. I need a play, though. I haven't found that glitch play yet.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the
Drag
interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
All right, so what do you make of these numbers here? Back-to-back games where he's really, really struggling.
Well, I go back
He's
to
the
our meeting
backup.
with the
What do
head
you
coach,
expect?
and you asked him about what happened last week and whether you thought he'd come out of it, and he was a little hesitant, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was.
He wasn't real confident about what he would see. He was hopeful.
Right.
And that always scares me a little bit if I'm a player, if I had actually
Man.
heard that. But as a broadcaster,
Help,
he's
I need
telling
a
us he's
play.
hopeful. Well, so far, that hope hasn't been realized.
Yeah, we both noted that after, and you're right, it hasn't been realized. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Where are you going?
Hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Moore now.
Come on, Moore. I need you, buddy.
Mike Wallace, the intended
Come
receiver.
on, Moore.
It's third down.
Come on, Moore.
So a 3rd and 8.
God, I
Looking
need
to
you,
jam
man.
the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd
Oh, come on, baby.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time.
Come on, I need you, buddy. We got to make a pass here. I need something. I need something. I need to cook something up, but I got nothing. Let me cook something. Let me do it. Let me get this. I need it.
Chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I got to do it.
On 4th down.
I don't feel good about it, but I got to do it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
I didn't feel good about it. I don't have a play. I don't have a play. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing on them. I got nothing on them. Like, they win. Like, they win. I got nothing for it.
You know, this post-game press conference, because the question.
I mean, and I knew that's how it was, but, I mean, I got nothing.
How the game turns out, right?
I got nothing. They're going to run a touchdown right here.
Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify. It's a gain of 11 yards.
I need some help, please. Give me a play, please.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Credit the tackle.
4. God.
Miles Jack.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I can do nothing. And I can't stop them because they don't pass it. They don't pass it. Until they do now.
The play fake. Gabbard. Throwing over the
go.
middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for
Win this game 21 to 20.
It's 3rd down.
Win this game 21 to 20. Let's go.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Gabbard. He's got the hook up to Lee. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
Oh gosh, they're just chewing this clock to death. My Lord.
1st and goal.
And that pickup of a 1st down.
I got nothing.
That's going to
Good
leave a
game.
mark because
Good game, computer. Way to go, robot.
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football.
Way to go,
back.
robot.
You're down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The computer doesn't ever make any mistakes, though. So how can I get a turnover?
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense.
What does Madden
so you
say
can
to
have
do?
people round the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On the toss, here's Hill. And he pulls his way into the end zone.
Good
for
game.
a Bengal touchdown. Jeremy Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
I'm going to play nice, computer, and I'm just going to give you your GGs because you earned it.
Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot.
GGs for the computer. Put him in the chat.
Not because of his efforts, but he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able
Now
to
I
get
can't.
down there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get to the end zone.
And Brad wants to play with this garbage. Brad wants to do this. Brad would not rather play a human.
You taught me that. There you go.
talks about my weak stuff. This is the weakest thing I've ever seen. This is this cheating computer. Got 3 guys. He breaks 7 tackles, 79-yard run. I got no offense whatsoever. I could do nothing. Literally can't move the ball on a 60-ranked defense.
There's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brandon Flowers.
Run away from him.
Turn here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. This is Hill. And for one of the
Oh, he doesn't break that tackle. He only breaks the 7 before it. Cool.
No gain on the play.
Good for them.
Second down.
Good game, computer. You're a rock star. Good job. Way to go, robot. Microsoft. Way to go.
They're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Oh, watch this. Bingo was his name-o.
For a Cincinnati score. Jeremy Hill, his 3rd touchdown of the game,
Come on,
number
let's just
9
get this
on
over
the
with.
season. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. And his kick is right through. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Here's another 1-play interception.
They want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Green's got it over the middle. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Moore. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let's see what the big deal is. I wouldn't be angry right now if I just took my force loss.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not
Wouldn't be angry right now if I just got my force loss.
And now they're
I'm gonna lose anyway, guys. Just let me not play it.
More now. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. There he goes, left side.
Little late for that.
In for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Little late for
I
that.
think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move
They were all over him.
beat in the middle of the field.
It's not pass interference?
Come
on, give me a break.
off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Green. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll give the Bengals a first down.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
3rd and long for Gabbert. It's brought in by Floyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Michael Floyd, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll
I'm
see
so glad Matt Moore gains double XP.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete.
All right, here we go.
But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory? Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll look to throw again. Finds his target. It's Gates. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Moore. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Moore now. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Back to throw here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They run it again with Hill. And he'll take it inside the... And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Following the penalty, it's Hill. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Bullock will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to know where to go here. He lost the football. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.